Hey, hi, hello, and good afternoon. My name is Amanda, and welcome to the Done Creative Live. I'm actually going to turn this light up just a bit, just a little dark in here. Hopefully that's not too bright. My hair is being crazy today. The curls get all tangled together. That's just what they do. All right, how are you guys? This is our rapid fire question day. And so far, we've only got one donation, so it may be a short show, who knows, but even if we run out, we may have time to do a few free readings. Hey, Alex, how are you? Who all do we have in the house? We've got 10 people and 5 likes on the video. Thank you so much, you guys. So we got Alex and Deep Shoe and Cheyenne and Vicky and Katie R is our donation today. My mom is here. Hey Amanda, I'm here. As always, I want to thank you for all the amazing people here that donate or just come to support your channel. I love you all. We love you too, Mom. XF is here. All right. Well, thanks guys for coming to hang out with me today. We are going to get into this. I think we're going to go ahead and start by pulling a card for everybody who's here. If you would like me to pull a card, I'm still not sure what deck we're going with. I think we'll go with the Work Your Light Oracle today. So if you would like a card pulled for you, you can maybe think of a question or something you have in mind that you would like this guidance to pertain to, just to see if you can get some guidance in that area. And if you would like a card, put in 1111 in the chat today, and I will pull a card for you. Katie R. and Niasia's here, and Wendy. Jamie Lee's here, Michelle Lynn, Alex, awesome. Oh wow, that might be for all of us because I wasn't reading for anyone, but something fell on the floor. So Leap, you go first. The universe will catch you. So this is, I think, our overall guidance for all of us right now. Okay, so the first 1111 that I see on my end here is Cheyenne Downey. So let's get into this card for Cheyenne Downey. Well, you get 2 today, Cheyenne. 2 fell out. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. That's card number 1. Card number 2, Anna, Grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, and divine plan. How cool. All right, let me put these away. We'll get into Katie R's card. Card for Katie R. We've got don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Beautiful card. All right. So Vicky Downey, here's a card for you. We've got Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Self-love, too. Big theme for you guys and me. Jamie Lee wants a card. Jamie Lee, awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integration. That's beautiful. Okay, Michelle Lynn. Here is, turn sideways. I know what one I want, but I can't get it to separate from the one under it. There we go. Okay, here we go. Jamie Lee. So, soul family call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Beautiful. Okay, Michelle Lynn. Whoa. You have 3 fall out, but they say that's too many, so we're going to reshuffle here. Michelle Lynn. Anything for Michelle Lynn? Here we are. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Pretty card. Okay, Alex wants a card. Alex, here we are. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives. Connect with nature. Beautiful. Okay, so XF, you're next. Awakening as well. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integration. Beautiful. All right, Niasia is next. Card for Niasia. Here we are. The ever unfolding rose, cracked opening. Open. It's happening to you, not for you. It's that dark night of the soul energy, but there are so many beautiful things after that point. Okay, for Wendy, here we got Anna, Grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, and divine plan. Deep Shoe wants a card. All right, Deep Shoe, keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Beautiful. All right, Camille B wants a card. I see it, I feel it. Can I get it? Here it is. Okay, share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution expression. So this is that that persecution energy doesn't mean you're going to be persecuted. It just means maybe in past lives you had that fear or you actually were persecuted for speaking your truth. But in this life, you don't have to worry about that, Camille. All right. Next for a card, we've got Adrian. Adrian wants a card. Here we are. Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? Beautiful. Okay. I think that's it for the 1111s. If you're just now coming in and would like a card pull for you, go ahead and put an 1111 in the chat. I'll give you guys a few moments to do that. We have a new donation coming in from Michelle Lynn. Thank you so much. Thank you, Deep Shoe. It's an angelite crystal. It's a little they're not very hard or rough. They're no near the hardness of, like, say, an amethyst. You're not supposed to shower with these on either, because if you leave these in water too much, they'll start to dissolve. I mean, they're not as easily breakable as, like, say, sea salt or something like that, but it's a very low on that Mohs scale of hardness. But I love it so much. Okay, so Katie R., you will be our first one. Oh, North Star. North Star wants a card. All right, North Star. We've got Starseed. What lights you up? So if you didn't know it already, you are a Starseed. Beautiful. And you even have star in your name. I love that. Yeah, selenite. This is harder than selenite even, but selenite is a very, very, what do you call it? Not a very hard stone, very soft. That's the word I'm looking for. All right, Shadow Woman. Rhonda, would you like a card pulled? Put an 1111 in the chat if you would like a card. Anybody who's here. Hey, Burma. All right. Anyone else want a card before we move into Katie R's reading? And we've only got 2 donations so far, so if you were hoping for a guaranteed question to be answered today, the wait will not be long. If you want to donate over on PayPal, I don't currently have the capacity on the new channel here to accept super chats because I'm under 1,000 subscribers again, which sounds really crazy, but you know what? We're going to roll with it. I think whoever's meant to be here will be here, and we'll just see what happens. Okay, so we've got, I see a couple of 11s here. We've got Will Johnson wants a card. Will Johnson. Okay, Warrior Woman, have you answered your deepest calling? So male or female, take it as it resonates. And Burma wants a card. All right, for Burma. Here we got. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution expression. Again, this is that lifetime you will not have to fear that persecution because you are so safe and protected as you speak your truth. I love that. Okay. I think that is... Oh, Shadow Woman. Rhonda wants a card. Rhonda wants a card. Okay. We've got the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive Hits and Soul Tribe. So you may have met some Soul Tribe lately, some soul family members, some soul mates. It's awesome. All right. Okay. I think that's it. Let's go ahead and get into Katie R's question. I saw she posted it. So let me scroll back up and we will start there. Okay, so, oh, there it goes. Okay. Has my friend Mariah ever lived a past life where she was famous or at least documented in history? All right, we've got Get to Like a Ray donating as well. Thank you so much. Okay. Mariah. Okay, past life. Wow. Lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. We've got star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. And star family, you're part of a team of souls, call in support. Okay, this is so interesting. As I was even shuffling, I already got a download of what this is. Okay, so this isn't this is a famous person I'm tapping into. This is not her, okay. So what Spirit's showing me is there's like an oversoul. So we've got our higher selves, right? There may be like, I mean, just as an example, there may be like 10 or 15 people who are individual souls that are all part of the same oversoul. So your friend Mariah, the oversoul of your friend Mariah, that the connection, think of it as a family tree, like a mother and a father, and then they have some kids, and then those kids have kids. Like, that's how I'm picturing this branch out of energy. But the same oversoul of Mariah is the same oversoul of John Lennon. How cool is that? John Lennon, as in the Beatles singer, John Lennon. Same oversoul, same soul fractal, same energy kind of vibe. That is so cool. But yeah, and with John Lennon, so she probably has maybe even past life memories of John Lennon, maybe has always been very fascinated with John Lennon, or maybe now that she knows this information will become very fascinated. But this lifting the veil card here, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. To me, this is what the Beatles, this is what John Lennon did with his music. He got people to think deeper. He got people to think beyond just what we've been told and what we know, on a scientific or, personal, like, what do you call it? Like a surface level. He went deeper with his music. And she's very connected to that. That's so cool. I love that. That is so neat. I love your questions, KDR. I just keep feeling your hair. There it is. I found it. Tickle in my arm. Thank you, Get to Lecker Ray. Yes, I have your donation here as well. So next on our list, we've got Michelle Lynn. That was such a cool thing to discover for your friend Mariah, though, Katie. I can't wait to hear what she thinks about that. Awesome. So yes, Michelle Lynn, you are next, my dear. And then right after that, we've got Get to Lecker Ray. She'll think that's really neat. Thank you. Love your past life reads. Oh, I love when you guys ask about past lives, because Spirit does not disappoint. They really do deliver, and I love that. Okay, so Michelle Lynn, I'm focusing on myself, but I can't help but be curious about my soulmate. What is he like? How will we help each other grow? I know I'll meet him when I'm ready, but I can't help but wonder. Okay, yeah, let's just tap into the energy of this soulmate who you will end up with. Just see anything we can get about his personality, maybe astrological signs, just anything Spirit wants to highlight for you. And these will be the good things about him, because we want to focus on the good here. All right. So yes, Two of Swords. So really what I'm seeing with this is he may be at in this now moment, right now, be at a crossroads in life, deciding to leave a relationship, deciding to leave a job, deciding to change directions. But he's still very confused in this current moment because the blindfold is still on here. Let's just see if we can get more. And the Two of Swords, the swords, that's Gemini, that's Libra, that's Aquarius energy. Sun, Moon, Rising, prominent placements in those signs or those houses in his chart. We've also got the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, this is totally where he's at right now. He's just not in a very good place. He's ready to leave something behind. You're going through a similar situation with work. Yeah, and a lot of times when soulmates, before they come together, their lives really start lining up and mirroring each other. So the things you're struggling with right now are probably similar things to what he's doing or going through, or if they're not exact situations, they're very similar feelings that they're dealing with. But with this Five of Pentacles, this is actually a great card because look, he's still got his head down, still kind of ruminating and trying, that's that blinded energy. He's got his head down, not really seeing what's around, the surroundings. Not only does he know where the keyhole is, the key is right there. All he's got to do is get up, grab that key, unlock the door, and he's on his way out of this kind of, mental energy where he has no clarity. But let's just see if we can get about the personality, Spirit. We know, we've established now, I think they just wanted you to know, he's also currently going through some ish with his just personal life, maybe even stuff at work. We've got a donation from Will. Thank you so much, Will. We will get you on the list, and I saw you here in the chat earlier. Thank you so much. And all of your lovely donations do go to help my mom, whose house burned down in July of 2019. She's still living in a little camper, so every little bit helps. And I did let you guys know yet on yesterday's show, those of you who weren't there, we've saved with all of your awesome donations close to $5,000 or maybe right over $5,000. So oh my gosh, this stuff has really added up since November. You guys are rock stars. Thank you so much. That's really going to go a long way. Thank you. Okay, what else for Michelle Lynn? Personality traits, astrological signs. Yeah, they just want to talk about this really dark night of the soul he's in right now. But this is our second air card. So he does have very prominent air placements in his chart. So that is Gemini, that's Libra, that's Aquarius. But he's coming out of this. This is very, very soon. By May, he's going to be out of this. He's going to be looking ahead and really having some beautiful things on the horizon. But to me, this really is just mental stuff about, I think he is going through a breakup with either a spouse or somebody who he's been with for a very long time, at least 3 years. At least 3 years they've been together. Since they just want to talk about his actual current life circumstances, let's get into the archetype deck to get more about his personality. And then we'll draw a romance card about, just a message from him to you. I always love to do that. Okay, so for Michelle Lynn, all right, that's it. These two. One. Okay, so we've got here, pioneer. Passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. That's very Aquarius energy. Aquarius, we got 2 cards with air here. So he probably does have an Aquarius sun, moon, or rising. I can almost guarantee you that at this point. And then the depiction on this card here, very Aquarian as well. Reminds me of that TV show, that book, that movie that they've eventually made called The Little Prince. It was originally written in French, I do believe, but he lived on a little planet. But very Aquarius vibes to me. But light attribute, independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. So he probably, had a rough start to life, a rough childhood in life, but really it hasn't deterred him from being such an amazing person, such a carefree, lighthearted kind of person. He may have lost one of his parents at a young age or was in foster care, something like that. Let's see. On the back of the deck here, we've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, this is the ultimate love card. This is a great card to get when you're wondering about that future soulmate. This is going to be a once-in-a-lifetime kind of love, a really beautiful love. But with that Knight of Pentacles, he's taken all of this rough stuff he's been through and he's paving a new path for himself. Again, it's that slow and steady energy. So he's got 2 earth signs, or 2 earth cards, and 2 air cards. So he may be Taurus, sun, moon, rising as well. But Aquarius, I want to say he's either an Aquarius sun, Aquarius moon, or Aquarius rising. Like, that's standing out to me so strong. So some of the other placements could be earth, which would be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I hope that resonates. I hope that brought you some guidance and just gave you a little bit of clarity. I am going to pull one romance card for you the Lover's Oracle, just to see a message from him to you right now. Because even though maybe you're not on his radar yet, this will be a message from his soul to yours. So that when you guys do come into union, this is going to be from him. Let's see what he wants to let you know. Whoop. It's going to be one of these, I think. Okay. We've got the power card here. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. And that snake that is enveloping them, that is showing that healing energy that's surrounding both of you in this now moment currently. He's going through some stuff. You're going through some stuff. This snake energy is healing the 2 of you, bringing you 2 together as well. As you do the healing, Michelle, he's also doing healing, and that healing is only going to bring you guys closer together. It's really beautiful. So I hope that resonated, Michelle. Awesome. I'm excited for you because he sounds like an awesome guy. He's been through some stuff, but he didn't let it get him down. That is for sure. Okay. Woo. I'm all flying out now. All right. So next on the list, we've got Get-to-Leka Ray and then Will Johnson right after that. Just check I haven't missed anyone. Nope, that's the only 2 I've got here for donations so far. Okay. So, how will the next week be for Get-to-Leka? All right, go to Moonology. This is such an awesome deck for short-term or monthly insight. Next week for Get-to-Leka Ray, we got here, prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. So something's paying off for you. Yeah, taking it day by day. Life is hectic. And I have a feeling, as you really get in the swing of this new position that you're in at work and things like that, you're going to start putting that more slow and steady energy. It's not going to feel so chaotic coming up very soon for you. I mean, this might last into May, but this week you're going to start seeing some payoff just in what it is you're doing day to day. You're maybe going to come home and not feel so drained, so tired. Oh, Bernard, I see that you donated as well. Thank you so much. We will get you on the list. So we got Will Johnson and then Bernard. Bernard in the city. Thank you so much. How are you, Bernard? All right, get to Le Carré. Week ahead. We've got the end of a tough cycle approaches and nothing is yet set in stone. These are great cards to get together, especially when you feel like things are just chaotic and out of control and out of your hands. Nothing is set in stone. I think that meditation is really going to be key to help ground that energy of everything being chaotic and up in the air. Grounding that. Leo in the first house could not answer you last time. Oh, okay. Yeah, Leo in the first house. So really what I see here, nothing is set in stone. So if you're feeling really overwhelmed, you can turn that around by doing some meditation, putting new intentions. I need things to slow down just a bit. But look, the end of a tough cycle approaches. By the end of the week, you're going to have a better handle on things. Things aren't going to be so chaotic for you. Let me get, where am I going? We're going over here. This is just good advice, especially when we're going through a rough time. This is a great shadow deck. Oh, I've got Alex helping me. Alex has been a rock star helping me keep the list. But thanks, Dr. Lupo. And you guys, about an hour and a half into my live, we're only about 21 in, just as I saw that. So what time exactly are you going live, Dr. Lupo? He's going to be doing his tarot, crystal tarot, Lupo's lithomancy over on his channel. So you'll have to be sure to check that out today. It's always a good time over there. And I may or may not be over there for long. I have to go out to my in-laws today, and we're celebrating my oldest son's birthday. So I won't be around as much today. Okay, forget to Le Carré. Any advice for this chaos? Anything for the week ahead? Choose to heal. So I'll just read the message. The messages on the back are really good advice. 3 p.m. unless you need me to wait. I think that we'll be more than cool by then, for sure. Okay, so we've got here today's lesson. This is a day to reflect on troubling emotions and transform them in a positive way. Identify one unresolved area of anger, hurt, and ask yourself why you're still not at peace. Focus on how much power you lose to negative feelings. Your goal to realize you choose to stay angry when you can choose to heal. So, pairing that up with this card here, the end of that tough cycle approaches, and what I was saying about that meditation. Meditation is going to be the key to get you out of any kind of negative thought loops or mental funk that you're in, where you're just feeling like, oh man, life is just out of control. Things are going on. We also have here forgive yourself on the back of the deck. So they're talking about healing, forgiveness. To me, these two go hand in hand. So just forgiving yourself for anything you feel you've done wrong, or just feeling like, I wish I could be more on top of things and not be so stressed out. Don't beat yourself up for how you're feeling and what's going on in your life right now. So I hope that resonated for you, but it feels like things are going to slow down a little bit for you this week ahead, because by the end of the week, the end of that tough cycle is approaching for you, for sure, which is a nice big breath of fresh air for most of us when we're really stressed out and we see that light at the end of the tunnel. It feels so good. So just hang in there. You can do this. Get to Lecca. All right. So up next, oh, thank you so much. Yeah, he turned 10 on Thursday, but we haven't had a chance yet to really, we did celebrate that day, but we're going to go out to his, my in-laws and have, sing happy birthday and have more cake. All right. Thank you, Dr. Lupo. Yes, I will wish him a happy birthday from all of you. Thank you. All right. So up next, we've got Will Johnson. I do declare. And then Bernard, you're right after Will. Let me take a drink of my water. Happy birthday. Thank you. And yes, I'm glad that resonated for you. Get to Lecca. Hey, Pooja, how are you? Current energy of Veronica and my dynamic. Okay, so is this a love question? Oh, we've also got a donation coming in from Vicky Downey. Thank you so much, Vicky. Veronica and Bill Johnson. Current energy. 1, 2. All right, what do we have here? Wow, so we have the new love here. So I don't know if this person is a new love for you, or there's just a new cycle within this romance for the two of you. But it says here, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Again, if you've been with her for a while, and this isn't new, this is just a new cycle or new, fresh, fun, exciting energy in the relationship. So take it as it resonates for you and Veronica's situation. But we've got here heart-to-heart conversations. Question, I did get a reading from you now last night. Yes, you can do that for sure. Yeah, we will put Burma on the list. So if we can get Burma added to the end of the list, that would be awesome. Thank you so much. So heart-to-heart conversations for you and Veronica. It says, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So there may be a need for the two of you to kind of get on the same page. Like, where do we stand? How do we feel about each other? Especially if this is a new connection. Just knowing where each of you stand is going to really help, especially you, really know and be really confident in the connection that two of you have. Especially with this here, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So especially if you felt like things were a little difficult between the two of you lately, just stay optimistic. Stay very positive about the direction you know this is going. Be sure to speak your truth in a loving way, because that'll be most well received. When you can come from the heart, that's much better received than a lot of times when we feel called out by something we've done or haven't done. That would be the best advice. Let's get a message from Veronica to you. Veronica to Will. Okay, well, we got 3 messages apparently. She's got some things to say. All right. We've got here balance. So love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So that's what we were saying, even if you've had a bit of things really, you kind of were stuck on or not really excited about, or feeling like you need to speak your truth more. That's all about that balance coming in. We also have here, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. That's also from Veronica to you. Also here, the past is behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available for you to follow, or for you. Follow it with faith. And that could be about this new love, like a new beginning in this connection. So you might have to clarify for me if this is just new, like totally new, or if you're trying to start in a new direction after a bit of a slump or maybe even a separation. Let me know which is more your, I guess, instance or situation. For Will and Veronica, any advice? Wow, so we've got depth here, which pairing that up with heart-to-heart conversations, that's, getting to the depth of someone, to the depth of what's going on between the two of you. But says here, cute little onion wearing a wig. As new people show up in my life, I look for all the weird, wonderful, complex layers below the surface. I can't be surprised by someone's depth of character unless I'm willing to peel back the outer layers and go a little deeper. It's like the brand new saying, don't judge an onion by its haircut. Twin flames. Okay, that was the vibe I was really picking up on is, with this past now behind you, the rough patches that you've gone through in the past, you don't have to keep dragging them into the newness, the new energy that's available for the two of you to survive in. Because if we, bring that laundry list of all the things that this other person's done or hasn't done, if we keep dragging that along into every argument, every conversation, we're always going to be stuck in that. Always. We got to at some point learn to release, heal, and move on and stop dragging the past into it. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available for you to follow it with faith. There is a new cycle at hand for the two of you, and it's very supportive and very beautiful if you can release the past, both of you. So doing that necessary healing in the past parts and dynamics of your relationship will really, really, really go a long way. Let's get one more word of advice. We've got here boundaries. Look at that. That skunk is right up on that guy, and he's like, excuse me, sir. So here we've got boundaries. I claim my right to set healthy boundaries, and I allow others to do the same. Sometimes personal space is taken, and sometimes it's given. And sometimes if you're on the subway, it's completely disregarded and shamelessly invaded. I guess it depends on the day. So as a result of healing from the past and stepping into this new cycle, having these heart-to-heart conversations, just know that there are certain things and certain times where boundaries are more than okay. We still need time away from people, even if they're our twin flame. We still need time alone. We still need time to process our own emotions, especially if there is a lot to be healed, a lot of unresolved emotions and stuff still at play in the relationship. But ultimately, just stay optimistic. Remain positive that everything is working out for the two of you, for your highest good, and it will bring you to that new cycle of love that I think both of you are really craving. So I hope that resonated for you, Will, and I wish you the best of luck with dear Veronica. I just have a feeling if the two of you are willing to put the effort in and love each other, there will be no stopping you. Just doing that healing work. On the back of this deck, healing. Yeah, we'll just read it because it's here. We'll read it. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. That's beautiful. So, yeah, you trying to start anew. I think you're on the right path. It's much more supported now in the energy of who you are now rather than who you were when you met, or as you transitioned from friends to lovers to twin flames to whatever. You're at the point now where you're ready for something new, and as long as both of you can heal and release from the past, and you both agree that, yeah, this is more important for us to be together than to keep rehashing the past, heal from that past, release it, move forward. All right, Will, thanks again for your donation. Thank you so much. All right, Bernard in the city, my friend, you are up, followed by Vicky Downey. And I may have missed something in the chat. Sorry, I didn't last night when I was helping you. Sorry, fat fingers, LOL. Okay, no worries at all. I do career readings, sure. Yeah, pretty much we're down for just about anything over here on this channel. Except how can I kill my neighbor and get away with it? We're not going to discuss those kind of things. But pretty much anything goes. Okay, thanks, Alex. Yeah, he says, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're new here on this channel, this is not actually my main channel. My main channel, I've got 8,400 plus subscribers over there now, and that is the very first link in my description box if you want to go do some pick-a-cards. Yeah, donations are still open. Absolutely, Kim. Thank you so much. If you enjoy pick-a-card readings or doing intuition tests, exercises, I have this whole playlist of intuition exercises where you can test your intuition. Sometimes it's a little bit frustrating. Sometimes it's like, yes, I did it. But yeah, those are always a fun time. So you can go subscribe over there if you aren't already for some fun. All right, may I have a reading for career and entertainment? Absolutely. All right, so we're going to figure out what Bernard needs to know about his career in entertainment. Wow. Well, you definitely are very talented in what it is you're doing, but you're changing things up. Okay, so this is what they're showing me, but I'm going to clear my throat real quick. Okay, I get to talking and then everything just builds up, so. Okay, so they're showing me this as, oh, Znab, I can't remember who you are here in the chat. No, that's Kem Wilba. Thank you. Kem, yes, we got your donation. You are on the list. Thanks, my friend. Okay, so what they're showing me, Bernard, is many of those looking to go into entertainment industry, they're wanting to go kind of the normal way of Hollywood or, your traditional music industry. I'm not sure what form of entertainment you're in. But most people kind of try to go the more traditional path of Hollywood or, I don't know what you call the main music industry, but like mainstream music, mainstream media industry. But to me, this is like you're going rogue a little bit. You're going more independent. It says here you're embarking upon a career that brings you joy and abundance you deserve and desire. And you actually stand out from a crowd. You are this lighthouse energy. You don't have to try to do or be anything other than who you are because you shine really bright just as yourself. Your talent just drips off of you, oozes off of you. People can see it coming a mile away. But you also have this strength card here. So everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. So especially if you've had a rough time, even a rough time trying to break out, becoming some sort of breakout star. This is just saying, don't give up because everything you've been through has really put you on the path that you're on because something really big and beautiful is about to break out for you. There's nothing you have to do any extra than just be yourself. Make sure you're putting yourself out there in the places that you want to be, associating with the people that you think might really help give you a leg up in the industry. And that's what you need to do. But look on the back of the path. You're on the right back of the path. Back of the deck. You're on the right path. So it says keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Like I said, just keep shining your light. Keep being you because it is what's going to get you where you need to be. Also on the back of the deck, we've got teaching. So it says here, you inspire young people to learn. So I don't know if you're teaching people, especially those younger than you, how to do or be what it is you're trying to do or be. Or maybe if this is future, what do you call it? Like future energy, where eventually you're going to be teaching in whatever track of the entertainment field you're in. You're going to be teaching others how to break in, teaching others how you did things, and kind of maybe selling some sort of course or running some sort of workshop for others to really teach them the way of the world, the way of the industry, so to speak. Because you have a lot to teach others. As you learn, you then have like an arsenal of things you can then teach. One more for Bernard. Any advice for Bernard? Any advice for Bernard on this career in the entertainment industry? Wow, wings. You never needed those wings to fly with that number 8. 8 is all about taking action and being able to manifest the life you want. Financial abundance surrounding whatever industry you're in. You're going to be getting that financial abundance as a result of really just owning and speaking your truth, being who you are, being your authentic self, really letting the things you've been through shine as like uniqueness about you. You never needed those wings to fly. That's basically saying you've had this extra factor to you this whole time. But it's not until maybe if you haven't tapped into this yet, Bernard, very soon in the near future, you're going to be seeing, wow, I really am pretty awesome. I'm good at what I do. Why shouldn't I succeed in this industry? And you're really going to start owning that. And not in that like vain or egotistical kind of way, but just in a strength. It's going to become a strength for you, that confidence. So I hope that resonated. But, to me, it feels like a very slow and steady energy. And you're going to be doing it in a different way. You're not doing it in the traditional sense. You're doing it Bernard's way. You're going on your path. Using your own intuition is going to steer you exactly where you need to be. So I hope that resonated for you, Bernard. Thank you so much. Thanks again for your donation. All right. So up next, we have Vicky Downey and then Burma. So Vicky Downey, I think you had posted your question, so look at you. You're already on it. So is there anything Spirit would like me to know right now? General reading. Absolutely. Oh, wow. We're going to the Crystal Angels for you, Vicky. Anything Vicky needs to know. There's one thing. There's 2 things. Okay, wow. So you really are a rare breed, Vicky. You're very rare in what it is you're doing and what you want to do because you've got both gold and Moldavite. So Moldavite, this card is all about unconventionality. So your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. Also with the gold card here, divine intervention. God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. So anything you've been praying about, wanting to know, am I on the right path? How will this work out? Keep praying, keep putting the intentions that things are going to work out for your highest good. But things may not work out in the way you're expecting. With this unconventionality card, they may work out in very mysterious ways that you're like, how did that even happen? This is like a miracle. Very beautiful, very miraculous energy surrounding whatever it is you're going through or will soon go through. But it's they're showing me like you're like this. Like, how am I in such a good place? Like, things are just really starting to work out for you. Okay. What else for dear Vicky? Anything that she needs to know, Spirit? Okay, here we are. We've got break free. Try different ventures and experiences as a way to grow and learn. Remember unconventionality, trying things that are out of your comfort zone, things you wouldn't normally gravitate to. This could look as simple as going to a restaurant you've never been to or shopping at a store you've never been to, just to do something different, just to shake up the energy and do things different. We've got a donation from Bobby. I think Bobby Richardson's here in the chat. Yes, Bobby Richardson. Can we add Bobby to the list, please, Alex? Thank you so much. But yeah, you're breaking free from your normal habits, your normal routines. And as a result, you're going to tap into new energy, because we can't do what we've always done and get something we've never had. We got to try new things. We got to put ourselves out there in new ways. Otherwise, we're going to get what we've always gotten, right? So that's something Spirit really wants you to know. Oh, you're so welcome, Bernard. I'm so glad that helped. Absolutely. Let's get one also from Archangel deck. Well, not one, but 3. So prosperity. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. You really are. You're really working different angles to bring new prosperity into your life. It's going to be in different ways. We've also got nurture. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. So whether you have children or this is just literally referring to your own inner child, you're really connecting with that inner child and doing that healing, nurturing yourself, treating yourself, the self-care, the self-love, it all goes together. You also have creative writing coming up. So Archangel Gabriel, make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen, an article, or book. So even if you're not a writer, this just could be you journaling out your thoughts and your ideas, because you might actually have something pop in there that is a really good idea that you can take and run and take your life in a new, beautiful direction. So I hope that resonated for you, Vicky. Beautiful energy coming your way. That is for sure. I love that. Oh, Adrian, yes, let me find the actual order, because I do go in the order of who donated when and where. So Adrian. Okay, yes. So Adrian will be right after Kem Wilba, but before Bobby Richardson. So if we can put Adrian on the list between those two, that would be really helpful for me. Thank you. So Burma's next. Past life for Jeff, please. And thank you, my soul sister. Absolutely. Let me get these put away, and we will get into that for Jeff. All right. Woo. I need to get this chair tightened. It's just like squeak, squeak, squeak. All right. Yeah, creative writing. Yeah, she would thrive at that. Absolutely, she would. I'm going to take another drink real quick. Okay. They're telling me to do something a little different for Jeff's reading. So I'm going to listen and just do what I'm told. All right, so we're going to get one from this deck and one from Spellcasters as well. These aren't normally decks I go to for past life stuff, but there's a reason for it, so we're going with it. Okay, wow. Wow, okay, this is really cool. So I'm seeing a past life in Switzerland. So we have here ascending the mountain. Keep going forward. So this is a past life in Switzerland where he was in the mountains, in the Alps, like living as like a hermit. And it's funny because right as I'm saying that too, they show me the old Shirley Temple movie Heidi. Like he was like this old hermit on the mountain. But he did have a family though, so he wasn't just all by himself. He had a family. He lived a life. It was a very quiet life, pretty hard life because of the weather. You get snowed in. You had to collect your own firewood. You had to grow your own food, stuff like this. But look, cherishing self. I love and accept myself. The family always had, enough to eat. They had their own goats. They made their own cheese. They just really lived off the land and, during different holidays and stuff. This wasn't that long ago. I mean, as far as like the big stretch of time, probably in the 1790s is really what that's showing me. I don't even know if it was called Switzerland back then. I have no idea, but maybe he knows something about that. But, he was always like bringing, even as a really old man, Jeff had like this sled that he built to put all the firewood on, all the wood, and then he'd pull it back home to his cabin where his family lived. But even as an old man, you should see his face, Amanda. That is so cool. I love that. But even as an old man, like he was very strong. He didn't go downhill like a lot of old people did even back then. They'd only had so many good years, and then he was still like he lived a long life even by that back then standards into his 80s. He was 86 when he died, is what they're showing me. But even at 86, he's going out with his wood sled, putting his wood on the sled, dragging it home. And his wife, I think they're showing me she died within 6 months after he did. They were just like twin flame connection, very in love, even to their last days. He is the exact thing in this life too. That is so cool. And a lot of times they will show you things that are pretty parallel to what you're doing in this life, so you can see how that part of your personality lives on, lifetime to lifetime. But yeah, just living off the land, working very hard. Back in that life, he was probably a Leo ascendant. That's the vibe I'm getting from this card. But he raised his own animals. He had a lot of animals. He had a lot of love to give his family and very small community. Just a very loving environment, loving energy. On the back of the deck, it was home. So he built his own home. He had a couple of sons that, as they were younger and kind of into the teen years before they left home, like they all built, this really nice, cozy, comfy home. It was always full of love and good food and just, for the times it was a hard life as far as the weather and the elements and just getting by. But as far as the love he had in that family, it wasn't that I'm the father, everything I say goes. He was very cordial, very, loving and lighthearted kind of energy that wasn't the norm back then, because it was kind of children should be seen and not heard. Wives should always listen to their husbands. But he was very different in the way that he just wanted everyone's input. He wanted everyone to feel loved and supported. Just a very decent human being. We'll just put it that way, Jeff. You were a very decent human being. So that's beautiful. I love that. All right. That was awesome for Jeff. Awesome. Okay. Kim Wilba, go ahead and post your question, my dear. And then Adrian, you were right after that. And then Bobby Richardson. And that's what I got here. Yep. Just checking to make sure we didn't get any more as I was blabbing on. Cool. Yeah, you'll have to tell me, Burma. Absolutely. So cool. Take a drink of water while we wait for Kim Wilba's question. Oh, you're so welcome, Burma. Thank you. All right, I changed my meditation challenge again. Awesome. I'm really struggling with my throat chakra and singing voice. How long will it take to heal these things in with the challenge? Okay. Find out about that. How long will this take to heal? I can feel it. Yeah, I got a big smile. Oh, okay. How long will this take for the throat chakra, singing voice? Well, it's calling for you to have faith. This is going to happen, and it's in a divine timing, because you are actually, Kim, learning some lessons from not being able to sing the way you want right in this moment. You're learning some lessons from that because you're clearing some stuff from your past, stuff from childhood, or maybe you were made fun of about your voice, or you wished you could sing better as a child, or maybe you were too shy to sing. Something around that, something about childhood is coming up for you to examine surrounding that throat chakra is really what I'm seeing. But don't stop. Keep on going. Keep doing that healing of that throat chakra, because that's what's needed for you to really be able to take a big breath with your lungs and really blow that trumpet or sing with that voice. Because that's what this angel here is doing, is blowing that trumpet. Okay, let's see if there's any advice from the chakra love messages about this throat chakra. Anything you can do that will help? Okay, well, we do actually even have a throat chakra card. Look at this with the turquoise. So I don't know if you're into gemstones, but turquoise, natural turquoise would be something that would be good to wear as a necklace around this area, maybe even about here, to help with that. Made fun of for the way you spoke. Okay, and look, this is all about speaking truth. Speak from your heart. It is the only thing worth listening to. Can't read it backwards very well for long on this, but yeah. Speaking your truth will really help. Okay, go ahead and ask the second part. Yep, you did pay for two, so go ahead and ask away, my friend. But confidence, also with that solar plexus. So you pair up confidence. I think currently your throat and solar plexus chakras are very connected. They need very similar attunement, if you will, very similar vibe going on with them. But as a result of you getting that confidence, you're going to be able to sing the way you want. But it says here, no one will believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. Be your own cheerleader, rutilated quartz. So remember, trust, believe and trust, believe in yourself. So I hope that part resonated for you. And go ahead and post your second question. But yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. Keep searching and seeking and doing that healing, especially that inner child healing, pairing the throat and solar plexus together because they're very tied right now. Very tied to whatever this issue is that you're trying to heal. How does TD feel about me now? Okay, let's find out. We're going to go to the relationship affirmators. How does TD feel about Kim now? We've got here maturity. I make peace with the tough relationships of my past. I probably would have skipped the pain they came with, but I'm grateful for the lessons they brought me. Because of those tough lessons, I can look back at the mosaic of life and see value in even the most broken pieces. And it says you've got some little asterisks here, and the first one says internet stalked my exes and I really dodged a bullet. That's so funny. But he sees you as someone who has matured. So maybe the stuff here is him actually doing that internet stalking. I don't know if he has access to your social media. I think he checks in on you quite frequently. I don't know if you're in communication with him. Maybe let me know where you're at with him as far as your communication or no communication. But there's commitment here. I willingly accept that it's safe to topple my walls and commit completely to a relationship. It might be one that's already here or one that's on the way. Either way, those walls have got to go. Without them, I can go further, feel freer, and love bigger than ever before. Bonus, no walls means I'll save a lot of money on picture frames. You don't talk. Okay. I think as a result of him seeing how well you're doing on social media, if that's even possible for him, he wants to try to get back in your good graces. I don't know though. This is the thing. I think you've done a lot of healing, lots of leveling up. You're living your best life, and he sees that. He can clearly see that. And you've checked his too. Well, he's definitely checking yours. We'll just put it that way. He's definitely checking yours. He sees he done messed up in some way in the past with you and wishes he could change it, but he hasn't healed or changed enough yet, at least in my humble opinion, that it would be a good idea for you to try to reconnect with him. Even though that's what he really would like, it's almost like he's kind of pretty much stuck in that energy of the past and who he was back then. He hasn't changed much, and you've changed a lot since the two of you were associated, is what they're showing me. So I think he does like you and would like to be able to just reach out and restart something new and fresh with you. But I think Spirit is kind of keeping him away for some reason, because it's just not going to be best for your highest growth, because you've done all this work and growth, and he's just exactly where he was back then. Nothing's changed with him, but a lot has changed with you. That's what they're showing me. Let's just get a word of advice for you where this connection is concerned between Kim and TD. Okay. We've got here a new start is coming, new moon. To me, this feels like the connection that you had once. It's like you're finally able to just be like, okay, yeah, okay, whatever, and you're moving on. To me, this new start, it doesn't involve TD, although it can. If this is a new start with him, it will only go as far as friendship, because that's Spirit saving you or protecting you from him. But a new start is coming with someone new. That's what I see. So I hope that resonated for you. And yeah, if you want to send another donation and ask more questions, absolutely. I will be here for about another 40 minutes before we head over to Dr. Lupo's live stream. And the donations are not like out of control, so I think we can manage. Absolutely. All right, so next on the list, let's see. Go back up here. Adrian. Adrian is next, and then Bobby Richardson, and then if Kim decides to donate again, we can do that as well. Yeah, the list wait is not very long right now. So if you want a guaranteed reading before I have to go, you can always send a PayPal donation. The link is in the description or the pinned thing at the top of the chat. And also, all of your donations do go to help my mom, whose house burned down in July of 2019, and she's still living in a little camper. And as of yesterday, when I announced it on my live yesterday, with all of your donations since November, we've earned a little over $5,000. And that's really going to go a long way to help her. So thank you guys so, so much. Oh, Dish is here. Absolutely. Feel free. Shanda, go ahead and donate. Link is in the description box or pinned at the top of the chat there. And just let us know. Usually it'll light up and I'll kind of divert my energy over here to see, yes, we've got a donation. But yeah, if you want to let us know here in the chat as well, especially if your name is different in the chat than it is over here, let us know. And we'll get right into it. Okay. So, Adrian. Amanda, my girlfriend would like a general reading, please. Absolutely, Adrian. Okay, where are we going today? We're going over here. 5,000 is awesome. Your mom's awesome. Oh, I will do that, Dr. Lupo. Thank you so much. Okay, we've got a donation coming in from Shanda. So Shanda is next on that list after, let's see. It was Bobby Richardson and then Shanda. Shanda, you will be on deck after Bobby. And then whoever donates next will be next. And whoever donates next will be next. That's how we roll here. So for Adrian's girlfriend. We've only got 3 people on the list currently, Disha, and it goes pretty quick. Today's my more rapid fire day. All right. General reading for Adrian's girlfriend. Something will give here. Something will come out. Here we are. Okay, we've got creative expression. So I'm not sure if your girlfriend is into creativity or if this is just energy she's starting to come into. She's really going to be wanting to express herself creatively. This might be even something she's going to be able to make money on, or a project she's been working on already is actually going to be able to bring her abundance or prosperity into her life coming up. However that resonates for her. Let's see. This one wanted to come out. We've got romantic partner as well. So they're talking about you now. Look at that, Adrian. You showed up in the reading. So maybe the two of you are doing some creative things together, talking about making something, or I don't know if you guys live together or what's going on in that part. Maybe you're decorating a home together, being creative together in some way, very creative. And it's very connected also to that sacral chakra, that creativity. Let's see. Yep, we got another donation from Tim Wilba. Thank you so much. We will get you on the list right after Shanda. Thank you. Both artists. Well, there you go. Maybe this is just saying the two of you are going to have an opportunity coming up to work together. Even if you're working on different projects, just you working together on different projects is going to help support your connection and just really make you feel very close together and in love and all that. Let me just see, because I just go in the order I receive it as. Okay, yes, we've got Disha, then we've got Shanda, then we've got well, whoever I said right after that. I'm losing my mind. Oh yeah. It was Kim Wilba, that's right. Because she has a different name here on this. So yes, Disha, Shanda, and then Kim. That's the order I have. So if Alex can make that order right after Bobby Richardson, that would be awesome. Thank you. All right. So what else wants to come up? Adrian's girlfriend. All right. Magic of nature. So maybe even getting out and creating in nature or creating something with natural elements or materials is something really supportive. But nature and creativity are very connected for your girlfriend for some reason. Maybe just going on a nature walk and then coming home, she feels very inspired. That's what's coming up. That's what we're getting for something coming up for her. What else do we have? One more. Woo, there it is. It flew right out. Unknown territory. You're exactly where you need to be. So she may be going in a new direction creatively as well, but she's on the right path. She's making a turn in a different way in that creative expression. And maybe because we got the romantic partner card here, you are as well, because you guys are mirrors of each other. You're both kind of going through similar things with that creative expression. So you're in unknown territory, but it's exactly where you need to be. You're stepping out of your comfort zone and trying new things. And these things are actually going to support both of you moving forward in the future. So it's really cool. I have a feeling you two and your success and your art, it's like all linked. Even if you're doing your own separate things, it's like you guys can come together and each individually work on what it is you're doing. You know, it's very supported and very fun for the two of you. All right. Let's go like this. And next up, we've got Bobby Richardson. So Bobby Richardson, go ahead and post your question and we will get right into it. And then we have Disha on deck. All right. Okay, so we've got Bobby, then Disha, then Shanda, then Kim Wilba. That's what we got for the list there, Alex. Thank you so much. All right, Bobby wants to know, wondering how Cancer's feeling about us right now. Okay. Absolutely, Adrian. It just feels like a really creative and exciting time coming up. Very fun. Glad it resonated, and thanks again for your donation. Thank you, Alex, for getting the list squared away for me. So let's find out how that Cancer is feeling right now. Okay, and to clarify, Bobby, is the Cancer the twin flame connection, or the one you're really hoping to connect with, or is it someone else? I just want to make sure we're on the same page. Spirit will pretty much bring the cards out that need to come out anyway, but just so I know what the heck I'm talking about, always makes me feel a little more stable. Yes, okay, cool. I thought so, but I wanted to make double sure. Okay, Cancer, how this Cancer's feeling about Bobby currently. Woo! So we got religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So there may be some spiritual path stuff, spirituality going on that's actually going to start bringing the two of you closer together, I do see, because we've got the Passion card here. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So I think as a result of maybe some really spiritual stuff going on with him in his life, maybe that healing he's really been working on, he's going to be more available to put that passion toward you, toward a relationship. And it feels very supported. And correct me if I'm wrong, are you guys distanced, like living in different maybe countries or towns at least? If I remember right, that's what Spirit's showing me. There's a distance between you, not emotionally or anything, but like physically a distance between the two of you. Let's just see if there's anything he could tell you right now. What would it be? Any messages from the Cancer for Bobby? You're in the same city, actually. It may be emotionally. Okay, that could be. Maybe that's why I'm getting that. Yeah, that could be. But I think this, whatever kind of spiritual factors are going on in his life, it's going to start bringing him closer to you. Because with this Passion card, there's like almost no distance between the two of them now. Look at that. And of course, male, you can take that, this is a very heterosexual deck, but just take it as your actual life. Okay, for Bobby and the Cancer, what would the Cancer like to say to Bobby if he could? Okay, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So this is almost him kind of saying, all that space he needed, he may still be there a little bit, but he's coming around. He's ready to maybe take a leap of faith, to have more joy in his life, because he's been in a bit of a rut for a while, trying to get over the breakup and just, seeing where he's at now. It's still already, when I first tapped into his energy at the very beginning of when you would come around, he's coming closer to you as far as that emotions go, and allowing himself to be more vulnerable coming into the near future. What else does he want to say to you, Bobby? When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So this is just a reminder to be very present in the present moment and not to try to wish that things were different. I know when you're in your situation, you probably are like, let's just get the show on the road. Let's just get straight to this and forget everything else. But his wish for you is just to be very present in the moment and just savor and enjoy kind of the slow burn of the relationship. And that slow burn is like that buildup of the relationship, rather than it just coming in hot and everything just being explosive and amazing all at once. Because sometimes when that's the case, that passion is bright and hot, but then it burns out real quick. That's not the case with the two of you. It's a slow burn that's going to be long sustaining is really what I see. But again, it's as a result of that healing that he's doing, healing you're probably still doing as well. But on the back of the deck, and I think they give you this card every time, Bobby, and it's probably like, why? Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And you've known what you've wanted for a long time. But I think this time when this card's coming out, this is referring to that Cancer. he's finally discovering and knowing and realizing that, yes, this is what I want. This thing with Bobby, that is what I want. It's just, can I be vulnerable again? Can I put my heart out there again the way that I had before and not get hurt in the way I did before? You know, that's what he's really going through right now, and things seem like he's really at that precipice now where he's ready to come around. I don't know if he's been more talkative with you lately, or if this is near future stuff I'm picking up on, but very soon, if it hasn't already started, you're going to be hearing from him a lot more than you normally have, or hanging out with him a lot more than you have been. So I hope that resonated and brought you some clarity that things are finally starting to move forward a little bit. Aw. I wish you nothing but the best, Bobby, and thanks again for your lovely donation. All right, so up next we've got Dear Disha. So Disha, you are next. And then after that we've got Shanda. And then Cam Wilba. Let me just double check we haven't had anyone else pop in. Nope, that's all I've got. And that may be all I've got time for. We may have time for maybe one more donation or so. Yes, you did donate for 2. Awesome, awesome, thank you. So Disha's first question, what are Amazed true feelings for me? And should I cut off and move on completely from him or stay back keeping patience with him? Okay, so question 1 about Amay. Okay, so let's ask what the angel answers first, then we'll get additional guidance with the romance angels. So should Disha, let's see, should she cut off and move on? Should she have patience? Okay. So cut off and move on. That might actually improve your physical, mental, spiritual health. As a result of you moving away in a new direction, things will improve in your health in many different areas or aspects. As far as you having patience and staying with him, it says ask for help from others. So it might be difficult for you to stay with him. It may actually hold you back from something that is actually more supportive of your energy moving forward. And I don't know if, for some reason, I think last time we talked, it was basically saying that you should keep having patience with him. But there may have been a decision he's made between the last time I read for you and now that has shifted things slightly in a direction where he's just kind of more about himself than he was before. He's just either trying to do some healing, or he's unsure of what he wants, or maybe he's kind of shifted his focus in a new direction with a new hobby or something going on with his family. But let's just see what his true feelings are for you right now, currently, in this energy. Okay, woo, we got 2 that want to come out. So we do have romantic feelings here, which we've picked up on in the past for sure. It was advice to stay back. Yeah, and I think, that is what you should do even now, because he's kind of on this mode of, okay, maybe I should change things, but he's getting pretty selfish with his own energy, his own time, but he still does have those romantic feelings. I definitely see that. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And then we've got here getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So he may be, just taking that time away, but then when he comes back, he just wants to have those deeper conversations and talk to you. But it just may come after time where he's being a little bit selfish with his time. You're not hearing from him for long stretches of time, which I think has been the case for you already. But I don't know if I had tapped into this before, Disha, or not, but I'm tapping into it now. He may just go so far off the point where, yes, he's romantically interested in you, but there are just other things in his life that he, are more priority to him right now than a romantic relationship. Not that he doesn't like you, it's just these things are a priority to him. And in the meantime, I think we had discussed this. In the meantime, there may be a new love interest that comes on your radar. It's just that he is cold and registering my text. He replies quickly but agitated. Yeah, and in that case, I would just let it go. Just quit communicating with him for a while. When and if he's ready, he will get back on that bandwagon. He knows how to reach you. That's how we go. Absolutely, Cheyenne. Absolutely. Always a pleasure. But I think in the meantime, you waiting for him to quit being, cold, then hot, then cold, then hot, you may get interested in someone else, and you going in a new direction with a new romantic partner. That's what I do see there's something that's slightly shifted from the last time you talked to me or asked about Ame, and now something has shifted in his own thought process or direction he's going in life, to where he's getting even more selfish with his own time and very busy with just personal stuff. Maybe it's work stuff. But that's what I see. So your second question, can you get a universe message? That's your second question, Disha. Let's get into that for Disha. Okay, we're going to go to the Oracle of Avalon. Oh, thank you for the subscription. Yeah, if we still have time at the end of my donations before we have to pop off here in about 20 minutes, I will be taking what I call the free question mosh pit, and that will give you a chance to get your question answered. Hopefully we'll have time for that, but otherwise I will be live again on Wednesday evening here in Mountain Time. It'd be 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Or Saturday is my long live stream where I do 2 donation questions, then a free question mosh pit. 2 donation questions, free question mosh pit. So to get a free question answered, Saturday is totally where it's at. But you can also always send a donation, and all of your donations do go to help my mom, whose house burned down in July of 2019. And she's still living in a camper, and we're hoping to get her out of that this year. So thank you so much, Vanita. And beautiful name. I love that. Vanita Jean. So pretty. Okay, so Disha's second question is, and then after Chem Wilbo, we've got Cheyenne. Vicky has donated for Cheyenne. I just saw it pop up here. Thank you so much, Vicky and Cheyenne. Okay, so for Disha, message from the universe. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so we have here letting go with the number 44. So, okay, this is what I see. So as far as Ame's energy, this is you letting go. And this is not letting go and never being able to see or hear from him again, because I'm reminded of that lyric in the Christina Aguilera song. Once you let go of something, if it comes back, then that's how you know it's meant to be. Letting go does not mean that you'll never hear from, see, be with Ame again. But you letting go of that attachment to hoping that this thing comes back. When you let go, look at this. You open your hands to receive. And sometimes what Spirit wants to give us is so much greater, so much better than what we have planned out for ourselves. And 44 is that spiritual message of support from your guides and angels. And the fact that you see that all the time from so many days, the fact you see this all the time, this is Spirit letting you know you're going in a slightly new direction. You're letting go of something or someone from the past so that something new and fresh and exciting can come in. Because look, you've got the Merlin card. This is the Magician. It's all about alchemy, justice, and balance. You're really going to be able to create and manifest new abundance in your life as a result of shifting your focus. And another master number with 33 there. Look at that. A new beginning is that number 1. By letting go of the past, letting go of, what once was, and really focusing hard on what it is you want to do moving forward, because this path is moving forward here. And you're going to be able to manifest a life and a relationship that is very stable and very meant for you. A relationship with somebody who wants to give you all of their time and doesn't feel agitated when you text. That's what the universe wants to offer you. But as long as you're like this with Ame, which I know is difficult, not to say you won't ever have a chance with him again. It's just in his current energy, in his current life, what he's got going on, he's too busy to give you the time and the investment you require and deserve. But letting go, it may bring him back around when the divine timing is better. But I really am seeing a soulmate connection that is having a hard time connecting with you because Ame is still in the picture in a way. So basically, Spirit wants to send you a soulmate. Let's get a message from this soulmate. Let's get a message. Let's just see what this soulmate has to say for you, Disha. Soulmate connection that wants to come in for Disha. Woo! We've got here, acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Oh my goodness, that lines up so much with that letting go there. Wow. Yeah, and I think you having the patience and giving Ame that space has really opened up something for you to where he, getting agitated when you reach out. That's not an energy of being receptive. So that really is telling you, man, he's being really rude. And it's 12:44 on my clock as I'm reading that right now. So there's just another nod for the universe that you're shifting your focus. to something new. You're letting go of that May connection because someone, this soulmate here, is coming online for you very soon and is going to be so much more supportive, so much more loving, so excited to hear from you that they just send you like a 14-page long text like, oh my gosh, this is what I did today. I hope you're doing well. Like, very excited to hear from you. And that's the energy that wants to come in. So letting go, maybe cutting those cords with a May. Again, that's not to say you have to drop all the love you ever had for him, because that love will remain. It's just the attachment to the outcome of you getting together. Sometimes that attachment, you release that attachment, maybe a May will feel that and be like, wait a minute. Then he'll reach out to you like, wow, she detached from me. What's happening? Spirit's really showing me that you have two very distinct paths you can walk right now, but both of them have that basis or that foundation of you just loving yourself, focusing on yourself, and releasing anything that's not really happening right now, and just allowing the universe to bring you what is meant for you. That may be a May at a future time. That is most likely, though, this new soulmate that wants to come in. So I hope that resonated for you, Disha. Beautiful energy in the wave for you coming up. Very beautiful energy. All right. Okay. Now, this makes sense because Google says 11 and 44 is wish fulfillment. Confuses me. Yeah, and 44 is also that number of building a stable new foundation, support from your guides, angels, crossover loved ones, support of those in your life as well. But pairing that up with 11, that is that new beginning as well. So there's a lot of good energy for you on the horizon, and you're already kind of in it, so it's awesome. And you're so welcome, Disha. Always a pleasure to read for you. Thank you so much. And thanks again for your donation. All right, dear Shanda, you are next, my friend. Go ahead and post your question, and then after that, we've got Kim Wilba. And my mom and sister are very chatty Cathy over here in the Facebook group here on my phone. Then it was Kim Wilba and then Cheyenne. So that's our current lineup, yes. Okay, Shanda, I'd like to see who's coming toward me in love, new, old. Thank you. All right, let's find out what's on the horizon. You saw 11 again. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, wow. Okay, there is someone coming up here for you. So I don't know if you had recently left a relationship, but it says here work on your partnership. If there's someone that you've had on your mind, like, I wonder if this could ever be a thing again, I think there is a possibility with this give your relationship a chance card. But to me, this has to be within the last year of you separating energy. This is a very new separation if that's the case. Otherwise, I do see this as someone new. So take that as it resonates for you, Shanda. But I do feel the next person you become involved with is going to be a long-term commitment with that engagement card. It says here, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And if this is someone you're just kind of talking about or talking to, flirting with, this just could be that indication or nod to, hey, work on this relationship because this could really lead to something. And heart-to-heart conversations are on your horizon. This person that you're connecting with is going to be somebody who loves to have deep, long conversations with you. They want to know everything you loved as a child, and from when you were born till the time they met you, they want to know everything about you. They're so infatuated and just so excited to know you on all levels, and they want to know your heart. They want to know your mind, but honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So this person to me feels like someone who maybe in the past, Shanda, you had relationships where it was really hard for you to know what these people were thinking or what they wanted as far as commitment went, because they were either wishy-washy or they were very, playing their cards very close to the chest. But this new person wants to tell you everything about themselves. They want to hear everything about you. It's a very beautiful give and take dynamic. It's not you trying to squeeze water out of a rock to try to get to know what's on this person's mind or what's in their heart. This person is very forthcoming with that information. And I think for you, that's going to be a very beautiful change in a good, positive new direction. Let's find out what else. What else is coming in with this new connection for Shanda, this new romantic connection in love. Flower power. Spend time with flowers and flower essences to increase your personal healing powers. And I also just saw this as the Knight of Cups. But being outdoors, I think, is going to be very important. Maybe you're going to meet this person outdoors, or there's some sort of outdoor maybe wedding or something you're attending, or some sort of function outdoors that you're attending where you're going to meet this person. But this person, why I was reminded of the Knight of Cups, is this person's very romantic. They want to offer you flowers. They want to offer you your favorite perfume, your favorite chocolate. Like, they want to pamper you in such beautiful ways. And I think that's new for you, because you probably didn't have a lot of people like that, especially just out of the blue for no reason. This person really wants to pamper you and shower you with gifts and love. Let's get one more card or two on who this future person is coming in for Shanda. Yeah, they want the American dream, or like that white picket fence. They want a family. They want, the 2.5 children and the dogs. Maybe they want more than 2.5. We've got 4 children here. We've got a pet dog. Happy couple. This person wants a stable, solid foundation. They want everything with you. They want to start a life with you and create a legacy with you. That's what this next person wants. Wow, that's very intense and beautiful. But look, as I'm putting it away, another beautiful card. Just basically like that 10 of Pentacles, but 10 of Cups. This is also that emotional fulfillment. So I will venture to say this person probably has, there's a Page of Cups as well that fell out as I'm putting things away. That's beautiful. And I did see the Knight of Cups in my head wanting to offer you something really beautiful. But this person loves to surprise you. I mean, pigs are flying. Crazy, beautiful, awesome stuff, Shanda. But what was I saying? I was saying something. I lost my train of thought. But basically, this is going to be a dream come true for you. Of course, every relationship needs work, and, it's not going to always be peaches and roses, but for the most part, this person has a beautiful heart. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Yes, this person definitely has water placements. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. But they also have that earth energy as well. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So they have a pretty balanced earth and water in their chart. Not to say they don't have fire or air in their chart. I'm sure they have a pretty balanced out chart, but water and air are their prominent placements. Like Sun, Moon, and Rising are probably water and air. Maybe 2 water and air, or 2 air and a water. So I hope that resonated for you. Beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. Thanks again for your donation as well, Shanda. All right. Next up, we have, was it Kem Wilba, I do believe? All right. Yes, Kem Wilba and then Cheyenne Downey. And I think that's all we're going to have time for today, you guys. Because right after this, you can head over to Dr. Lupo's channel, where he is doing lithomancy. Here is the link to his page or his channel. It does sound like you described my ex. Well, if there's still love there, that could very well possibly be, because at the top of the reading, I was picking up on something that had been maybe recent past. So take it as it resonates for you, Shanda. But if that sounds just like him, it could be. I will stay well. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. All right. I put some of the wrong cards in the wrong deck, but I think I figured it out now. All right. Okay. So Kem Wilba, what do you still need to heal? Okay, we're going to keep this deck out because it wants to play. So here we go for Kem Wilba. What does Kem Wilba still need to heal? All right. So we've got everything's okay. So just know anything that does need to come up and be healed, your intuition will be right on it. There's nothing really hiding from you in the shadows. Don't worry, it's all working out in a beautiful way. And anything that's still to be healed, you're going to be able to know when the timing is right to heal that, because you're going to be following your intuition. You're going to be switching up your meditation challenge to the places where that energy is most needed, when it's most needed. So keep following your intuition, because I think you're really on point with that. And I think we had already discussed one of the more recent times that I've read for you that you're just really leveling up like crazy in such beautiful ways. It's awesome. Let's just find out if there's anything in particular that wants to come through. Well, there is a new career possibility ahead for you. Your work focus is shifting in a positive, new, and successful direction. So this doesn't mean you have to leave a job. It's just maybe dynamics surrounding your career or your job are changing to be more beneficial to you. As a result of all that healing and work you have done, you're going to see beautiful changes in your career as well, or just more positivity, more love, more excitement where it is that you work. Let's see, anything else that wants to be healed? I'm going to go over here to my mermaids and dolphins deck. See if there's anything else they want to give up for you today that needs healed. Anything that needs healed. Okay, we've got 2. So contemplation time. Spend time alone meditating, which you're doing, upon what you truly desire. So make sure while you're doing all this healing that you're also putting your focus toward things that you want to manifest in your life as well. Of course, the healing, sometimes we can get so stuck in, not stuck, but like so immersed in that healing that at times we're just like, wow, the healing just never stops. Bring it on, bring it on, bring it on. But along the way, they're saying, allow yourself to dream. Allow yourself to really figure out what you want to do to be able to manifest something beautiful in your life. Because you've got the healing heart here. You are a powerful healer. Keep up the great work. So healing heart. So maybe you are healing your heart chakra as well. That heart chakra, I think, I always say this here on my channel too, that anyone starting out in a healing journey, the best place to start, even when you're wanting to like tap into your third eye and get all spiritual and get up in the crown chakra and stuff, actually the place you want to start probably is your heart, because that is the bridge between the lower and the higher chakras. But healing your heart, anytime you had a heartbreak in life, that energy kind of accumulates or, turns a little weird in that heart chakra area. So doing healing there is always a good idea any day of the week for anybody. So maybe that's just a little bit of guidance. But really, everything's okay. Everything you've been doing work-wise, healing-wise, meditation-wise, you're already on a really beautiful path and trajectory. So if at any point you decide, oh, I think I should change this up and do this now, follow your intuition because you're on it. You're already on it. I can't really tell you much more than you already know because you're already on it, Kim Wilba. You're already on it. And you're so welcome. And thanks again for your donations today. Always appreciated. All right. So we've got about 4 minutes remaining. So let's get into let's see. We have Cheyenne. Cheyenne is rounding us out for today's donations. Is there anything Spirit would like me to know right now, please? General reading. Absolutely, for Cheyenne. Thanks again, Vicki, for taking care of your sister and giving her a lovely donation. Cheyenne. Okay, anything Spirit wants Cheyenne to know right now? Got that one. This one. What do we got? Wow. We've got patience, please. What you're asking for is coming about. Have patience as there are unseen factors that need to occur first. So especially if things haven't been working as quickly as you want, or you're just really wanting to move forward, but things feel kind of stuck in one or more areas of life, things are working out behind the scenes for you. Well, welcome to the channel, Disha Pandy. Thank you so much. But you're doing some emotional healing, or maybe this is in the near future for you as it resonates. Just take it as it resonates. But as your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. And again, emotional healing does not happen overnight. So that might be where this patience is asking you to just be patient, have the faith that things are working out in such a beautiful way for you. Ways that you wouldn't even understand, because things are happening behind the scenes that you're not even privy to, but you don't need to be privy to, because Spirit has your back. Spirit is taking care of the details, is what they're showing me. On the back of the deck, you've got healing, healed, healer. So healing energy surrounds you and the situation. So you really are in this really beautiful bubble of healing right now. But having patience, knowing that when we're going through an emotional healing, it's very taxing on our body. It's very taxing on our mind. It's very taxing just all around. So getting proper rest, getting proper nutrients, enough water, grounding yourself, getting out in nature. These are all beautiful ways, Cheyenne, that you can support this healing journey and really allow that healing energy to get the most benefit, or for you to get the most benefit out of that healing energy that Spirit is sending your way, that your higher self is sending your way. I'm going to get one more from the same mermaids and dolphins again, so we're just going to listen. That's where we're headed. for Cheyenne? Anything Spirit wants Cheyenne to know? We've got break free. Try different ventures and experiences as a way to grow and learn. So you're breaking free of old ways of doing things. Like I had said was it in someone's reading earlier, or was that in our general message? No, we didn't do a general message today. This had to been someone else's, but trying things in a new way, trying at a new restaurant. I think that might have been for Vicky. Was that Vicky's word of advice? I don't remember at this point. Breaking free from the way you've always done things, because if you do things you've always done, you're going to get results that you've always got. If you're wanting new results, trying something new, eating at a different restaurant. It was Vicky. So you two, the twin vibe is very closely connected right now. You guys are probably going through very similar emotions, maybe not exactly similar circumstances, although that can also be the case with twins or people who are very closely connected energetically. But you're trying new restaurants, you're trying new ways of shopping, or maybe you're trying a new hairstyle. You're just switching it up. Both of you are. I love how tied and connected you are. That's beautiful. Yeah, you're both doing it. But look on the back of the deck that was left on the table. Dream big. Let go of small thoughts about yourself and see yourself succeeding. So just keeping that really positive mindset, that's really going to put you on a new trajectory for healing and peace and love in your life, Cheyenne. So beautiful message from the universe coming in for you. And thanks again, all of you, for your lovely donations. I will be live again on Wednesday, 7 p.m. Mountain Time. And again on Saturday. So if you're here looking for a free question, my Saturday show, I go live 3 times a week. My Saturday show is your best bet for getting a free reading, because I will do 2 donation readings and then a free question reading. Then 2 donation readings and then a free question reading. And I call it the free question mosh pit, where I just have everyone post their free question 1 time per round. And then my guides and angels will help zero me in on one of your questions. And, it all works out. So whoever needs the message the most, Spirit definitely delivers in that department. So I apologize if I wasn't able to get to your free questions today, but there will always be another opportunity. As long as you're subscribed, you will always get the notification from me when I'm live, so you won't miss out on future lives. Again, go live 3 times a week, so you have plenty of opportunity. And as always, you guys, thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really, truly do hope to see you once again back here at the Done Creative Live. But as I'm wrapping up, please go over to Dr. Lupo's channel. He will be live. If he's not already, he will be live very shortly. Click the link I just put there in the chat to get yourself a possible oracle reading over there. He does free readings for some at certain points in the live. And also, if you folks want more readings, come on over now. Yes, he does free readings and also paid readings as well. So if you want a guaranteed reading over there, or more in-depth, and he does crystal tarot or lithomancy, which if you don't know what that is, just go head over. He will explain what that's all about. It's so much fun. I love being over there. Beautiful energy and bang on amazing readings as well. So head on over to Dr. Lupo's channel, and I will maybe see you over there for just a little while, but I actually have to head out probably in less than an hour to go to my son's little birthday shindig over at my in-laws' house. So I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I will catch you on my next live. And I do have 2 videos going live on my other channel. If you want to check out my other channel, link is the first link in my description box below. You can check out my other channel, which is my main channel with over 8.4 thousand subscribers over there. This is my new little branch, little niche on the internet with my live streams. So if you want pick a card readings and intuition exercises, go over to my main channel. And I will see you guys on Wednesday night here and tomorrow at 10 a.m. Mountain Time over on my main channel. All right, you guys, have a beautiful, lovely day, night, month, whatever. Wherever you're at, whatever time, have a beautiful one. All right, bye.